The parable of the friend at midnight can show us an attitude of need for greed. Greed can be good if used in the right way. A need for greed can be described as an importance and persistence in a matter. The parable of the friend at midnight is found in Luke 11. The setting is Jesus had been praying, and when he finished, one of his disciples asked him to teach the disciples how to pray. So Jesus told them the Lord's Prayer. You know, the one that begins, Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yep, that one. And when he finished, Jesus told them this story. And he said unto them, Which of you shall have a friend, and shall go unto him at midnight, and say unto him, Friend, lend me 3 loaves, for a friend of mine in his journey is come to me, and I have nothing to set before him. And he from within shall answer and say, Trouble me not, the door is now shut, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot rise and give thee. I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him because he is his friend, yet because of his importunity, he will rise and give him as many as he needeth. Jesus told this parable to teach the attitude the disciples should have in prayer. No shame. The man was not ashamed to ask for help. We should always ask God for help because we don't have anything to offer on our own. And secondly, we should ask with an attitude that is not stopped by asking late. The man came at midnight asking for help. We should always ask God for help, no matter how late it seems. The man got all he needed because of the attitude he had when he asked. The attitude of no shame, the attitude of always time to ask. And he got what he needed because of his attitude, not because he was the man's friend. The attitude you have in prayer is more important than the words you say in prayer. Pray with no shame. Pray even when it's late. Putting Jesus' words into action. Pray to God with no shame. Ask for what you need. Ask for what your family needs. Ask for what friends need. Pray to God with an anytime attitude. Don't think, I've waited too late, God won't answer. Pray even then with an attitude of need for what you pray. Luke 11:9 says, I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him because he is his friend, yet because of his importunity, he will rise and give him as many as he needeth. That importunity word just means an attitude of a need for greed, of no shame, of asking anytime. Here's an activity for you. Putting Jesus' words into action activity. And you can do it one time, you can do it multiple times. I would encourage you to repeat it often throughout your day. And so the activity consists of you choosing a need for yourself, a need for a family member, a need for a friend, or some other need you may know of. Set a timer for 60 seconds and pray to God for that need. Pray with the attitude of no shame, believing God will provide what is needed. And don't let the lateness of asking stop you. Believe God will provide even when it's late. Then repeat often. Throughout your day, make putting Jesus' words into action activity an habit, and you'll be glad you did. Pray with no shame and pray anytime.